It's Ron Reader digs the universe. I'm Ron Reader, and this is Ron Reader Digs the Universe. And tonight, Kelly Sue DeConnick, Feminist Cthulhu of comics. Scrolling through my YouTube feed yesterday, I saw that there was a little 10-minute piece on my old friend from the University of Texas Department of Drama, Kelly Sue DeConnick. I knew that she had become a successful comic book writer over the years, and for a long time I've been meaning to check her stuff out, but I'm always poor and have abstained, therefore, from buying new comics for many years. I'm afraid I'll end up spending hundreds of dollars per month like I did back in the day. Expensive hobby. But that changes right now. I'm going to read her run on Captain Marvel because this little video I saw on YouTube, well, it's a sleazy, misogynistic, trashy right-wing hit piece, and I figure if you're pissing off the Nazis that much, you gotta be doing something right. And a hit piece it is, entitled, "She Was Supposed to Save Comics, ... She Didn't." The video is hosted by Wes, described on his page, the inappropriately named Thinking Critical, as a Christian, husband, father, and veteran. You see where this is going? I bet credits to Navy Beans that Christian means evangelical, you know, MAGA's religious arm, and the dude's got 43,000 subscribers. Our man Wes, in his video, riffs for 11 minutes on a 2015 Vanity Fair article which he says proclaims my friend Kelly to be the future of comics. But the article doesn't say that at all. The actual phrase is future of women in comics, and it was a quote from a colleague, not an editorial proclamation. But that doesn't stop Mr. West from using this conscious distortion as the basis for blaming Kelly for all the woes and ailments bedeviling the industry today. You know, sort of, well, she was the future of comics, and this is the future now, and look at how shitty comics are. That's all bullshit, of course. He trashes taking Carol Danvers, Ms. Marvel, then later Captain Marvel, out of her previous more revealing outfit and into skin-tight spandex, which is sexy, think Black Widow, but not sexy enough for Brother Wes, who, I guess, wants every woman in comics to dress like Vampirella? That we don't have titties galore to the extent that Wes would like, well, that's killing sales, and that's Kelly's fault because she killed titties or something. Then he goes off on diversity in comics, just generally, and does everything but call Captain Marvel a DEI hire. Women's issues, different races and sexualities. Wes says it's all destroyed the comic book industry, and Kelly Sue DeConnick, Feminist Cthulhu, is behind it all. Ultimately, Wes's commentary is simply poorly articulated demagoguery, badly disguised as comic book criticism. It is highly unlikely that feminism has hurt sales. If anything is hurting sales, I would first look to corporate ownership of the industry and how emphasis on superheroes as highly valuable film properties might very well have resulted in de-emphasis on the medium from which they originally came. Just a thought. But if that's the case, then Kelly's efforts as an individual to shake up the status quo can be nothing but good. I'm Ron Reeder, and this has been Ron Reeder Digs the Universe. Join me, Ron Reeder, again next week for another episode of Ron Reeder Digs the Universe. Okay, so Carol Danvers, now Captain Marvel, used to be Ms. Marvel, and the character from the moment of her creation in the 1970s was intended to be a feminist. I mean, come on, Ms. Marvel. Nobody turns Carol Danvers into a feminist because that's what she was all along. Fucking Nazi incel piece of shit.